Welcome in. Thanks for joining. We are working on a journal tool. So if you go to Grow Journal, here's what you initially see. Let's see. I think we're taking up too much real estate here. That's my initial reaction. The weekly entries, I can move down by the save entry. And then this could be vertically shorter. So this is the create journal entry form. What do you mean taking up too much real estate? I mean, I think it's too large. It's taking up too much of the screen. Like I want to be able to see the feed above the fold. This could be less wide here. Maybe it's fine. Okay, so let's try to get this above the fold. What if I go to just 2 rows? Now it's narrower, right? But I can still type, and then I just get the scrolling tool. I think that's fine. Okay, so here is the character count div. So I want to move weekly entries to the right of that. Weekly entry count indicator. I kind of want to delete this bit of code. I'll leave it alone. The issue is that I don't know how it's going to look if okay, so I'll mock the value basically. Yeah, okay, I'll just mock the value. That's fine. So here, I'll make this its own component. This is called weekly entry count indicator, TSX. Okay. Thanks for the follow, Knack. Let me keep an eye on my YouTube chat, by the way. I'm not seeing any comments yet on YouTube. Okay, so now we want this data passed in. That looks good. And now I want to move this. I want to move this to, oh, why does it say weekly limit reached? Okay, that's fine. I want to move this to next to the character count. Let's just see what that does. This is probably going to look bad. Okay, yeah, so it's kind of messed up right here. You see this? Okay, so this outer container, if we do that, what happens? Okay, and so now let me put them both under a row. Oh no, I accidentally hit the Steam button. Okay, so now they're in line, right? Although I want the characters on the left. And I'm just not sure that I need that. Yeah, it's fine. I could use a React fragment, but it's going to end up being equivalent, I think. Let me use a fragment. Maybe it'll get rid of one level of div. Okay, we got rid of one level of div. I'm happy with that. This looks good to me. Track your career journey, document wins, and build your professional narrative. I think that's fine. I want to move the tip into this content up here. Okay, so we end up with the 4 rows again. And the Facebook UI is more minimal. It just says what's on your mind. And this bit is not here. So it's going to be over here, career journal. So let's leave that. that top padding can be less. Yeah, I'd rather do that. Yo, bro, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, see, we can get there. We can get the content above the fold. What happened recently? I want to get that to 3 lines. Okay, cool. So I think that looks pretty good. So I want those labels to be invisible. Okay. Are you employed? Yes, I'm employed. How about you? Why is that so many people's first question? It feels like a weird first question. Like, hey, what's up? Are you employed? Polar Bell Willie. Polar Willie. Thank you. Oh my gosh. And the second question is TC. Dude, delete your account. Jeez. What's up, bro? Are you employed? What's your TC? Delete your account, buddy. Okay, so I want this to be on the same line. Last 10 minutes spent changing 2 Tailwind classes. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay. All right, good. So we got rid of that. We still have the accessibility, but it's not visually present. So we're getting a little more real estate. And now we'll have entry type and career related as siblings on a row. Okay. Saskia on YouTube. Hello, hello. Welcome in. This did not accomplish the goal. So using ChatGPT. Yeah, we're using Claude Sonnet 3.7. Is Cursor a standalone app? Yes, it is. Bad Wolf, forget the haters, keep grinding. Yeah, thank you. Totally agree. They always have some weird profile picture too, right? Like they're not real people. It's crazy. Do you use Lovable too? I've used it. I have liked it, but I don't use it currently. So they charge monthly, right? I don't want to pay for them and Cursor. Like it's just a tool reduction thing. Also, some of Lovable's benefits are not particularly useful to me. Like they have this multiplayer mode, which is cool, but I don't have another person that I'm like actively contributing with. Contributions are welcome, but I rarely get them. Okay, cool. So this is more like what I wanted. And now we got substantially more content we can see down here, right? We get a peek of those posts, which is the goal. This is a MB4. Let's make it an MB2. This is looking cool. Thank you so much, Axel. I'll be shipping this tonight, by the way. So you can go sign up at Laterally now. The site is already live. It just doesn't have the... So you can go sign up. Link is in the bio, laterally.io. And in the Grow, there's a LeetCode tool, a job search tool, there's courses, and we're going to be adding the journal tool. So the journal tool is not there currently, but you can go ahead and sign up. Thank you for the follow. So I would like this to be centered. Let's see. If I move the Save Entry button to the right, that could be better, huh? Let's do that. So I need to put it inside of a container, yeah? And then it'll match up with reset, so I like that. What is... This should be collapsible, I think, and that'll be even better. So, because this is kind of like an advanced search kind of thing. Yeah, so I'd like showing 2 of 2 entries. I want to float that up and put just like a little advanced search kind of icon thing. It only has P2, which feels correct. Yeah, the margin, though, we can reduce. Good, so that's a little bit tighter. I'm actually not sure that I like that. Okay, so let's move this next to the career-related thing. Oh, this is outside the scope of the whole form. Yeah, so this is actually the generic, this is the generic form button. I'll roll that back. This is okay. We can leave it like this. So this career-related thing, can we center this vertically a little bit better? I don't think I want 3 levels here. So here's the Flux container. Yeah, that seems to be an unnecessary level, career-related. Okay, so let's tell cursor the second level of div appears extraneous. Please also vertically center, vertically align middle, the checkbox in the flex row. I'm going to go ahead and stage where we're at in case it butchers that. You know what? I don't think it's vertically aligned center, but somehow it looks better. I think it's because it's aligned with the top of that drop-down button. Thank you for the follow. Oh, it is. Okay. It's just because the text is on the side, not the top, so it kind of floats up a bit. But I think this is okay. So what happened recently? I changed the layout of the career journal tool. Cool. And so now it's up top. Good. So this is a style commit. Posts peak above fold. Hide the filter element, or it's a card. I'll give this an ID to make it easier to prompt. Okay. So here, this is going to be ID equals filter controls. Let's call this post filters. Okay. So I'll say hide by default and add a small text filter posts with a magnifying glass emoji that floats right in line with the text that currently says showing 3 of 3 entries. Okay, cool. So we have this filter posts, boom, and then it shows. Cool. Let's do a non-career one. It might not let us because there's supposed to be a limit of 3 per day. Cooked a cheesecake. Okay, so we cooked a cheesecake. Now we want career only, and it did not successfully filter it out. Oh, I did the thing again. I marked it as career. That's on me. No. See, I marked it as not career related. And then I save entry. Okay, so there's a logical issue here that we found. When I uncheck the career related box and save the entry, it is saved as career related anyway. Are we passing the properly? Are we passing the data properly? Creating, saving journal entries. Well, it's just the form. Okay. Oh, but maybe it wants to know the who's the form holder. Okay, so you're the form holder. Glad there are coders that like web design, because for me, that was a no-go. You know, it's not necessarily that I just like it. It's kind of painstaking and whatever, but it's functional, right? And we want user adoption. We want users to use the tool. We want them to enjoy the tool. What's the point in shipping software if your users don't want to use it? You know what I mean? So it's worth it. I'm not like a great designer, but I know a few tricks. A little bit of color, psychology. People love dark mode, right? Some basics. You want to get the items of interest above the fold. Don't make the user scroll. Don't make the user click, stuff like that. Okay, cool. So now this is looking good. I can definitely see multiple posts above the fold now. Allegedly, we're handling set is career related. I shouldn't need to do this. Thank you so much for the likes. Over 1K, let's go. By the way, if you're on TikTok, you might be able to go over to YouTube. Link is in the bio and see the screen a little bit better. Okay, so now it says personal. Cool. And then it got filtered out. Okay. I also want to be able to do hashtags or keywords. Addy, what's up? V0 is so much better. No, not in this use case. No. I'm using it to vibe code my own app. What are its differences from Cursor? So V0 is going to be really good with using Next.js framework. Last time I used it, though, you're not able to download the code and put it in version control like GitHub or whatever. So Cursor is going to give you a lot more ownership. Does V0 let you swap out the foundation model? I don't think so, right? And then you don't have MCP access as well. I'm starting to lose my voice. Been streaming too much today. They recently added GitHub connections. Nice. Yeah, maybe I should check it out again. Every 2 months, stuff gets updated, you know? Like every 2 months, the game is changing. Do you agree with that? That's how I feel, honestly. Okay, so let's search by text. I'm going to search for foodie. Oh, my enter button doesn't work. Okay, so if I click the button, it works. That's good. And let me go over here. This is journal entry list, okay? Journal entry list. That's not any longer used. So here's the button, on click reset filters. I also want on submit. Yeah. So I think on submit should give me enter button if I'm not mistaken. Is there a form here? Here's handle delete. Load more, reset. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, enter works. I'm tabbing through. I'm saying foodie, enter. Can't enter there, but that's okay. Let's apply filters. And it worked on the enter there. Cool, I dig it. I don't know about you, but I dig it. Put the cheese under the sauce. Hashtag foodie. Oh man, I did career related again. Why am I so bad at this? Because I'm getting tired. That's the reason. Put the fries in the bag. That's not career related. You might think that was career related, but it was actually unrelated to my career when I put the fries in the bag. Chimichanga Champ says, thoughts, I'm in school for CS with a focus on MLAI, doing 0 to mastery. I read a C++ book for dummies. I think you're on the right track, buddy. Keep it up. You can join the Discord. You should be social networking, right? That's going to be a big deal while you're in school. You can build some projects, grind a little bit of leak code. You're going to be set. You're going to be golden, man. Boom. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous dark mode. You love to see it. Okay. And then if I reset, it's hidden by default, right? Yeah. Looks good. Thanks for the follow. Okay, so what are we doing here? I did keyword filtering. Keyword filtering. Okay. So now I want to be able to do content generation. This is the big deal. Enter a hashtag. I want to be able to do a hashtag or keyword. Let me just try it and see if it works. So here, I'm going to do career journal tool. You see how that's repeated? Oh, career journal. You see how that's repeated? So I want the thing to be able to pull these three. Let's try that. Oh, it won't let me hit the space. Love it. Appreciate the insight. You got it. I actually do want to be able to go back and edit the posts. So I'm going to try to get a pencil icon next to this trash can icon so that I can edit the text here. It should go from a pencil icon into a check mark because I want to be able to get this, these three collated. I want to be able to correlate these three. Okay, it's going to go update the TRPC router for the win. Good deal. All right, so my objective here, let's edit this, and it says programming, and I'll say career journal tool. Boom. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. Cool. And now this is career journal tool. Why React, bro? Because React is what employers want. React is what employers want, homie. Watch this. Are you for real? Oh, sorry. I hope you don't want to say svelte. Do you believe in being employed? I hope you're not going to say svelte. 75 jobs in all the United States, dude. What are you going to say? Are you going to say Angular JS? Okay, you got 6,000. What about React? What about React JS? Whoa, 4,000. I do React.js. Okay, I guess if you use the dot or not matters. Or Next.js. Bam. Throw the cash in the bag, dude. Throw the cash in the bag. How about Vue.js? 1,000. Let's use the period thing, see if it makes a difference. It goes down, actually. Crazy. Crazy. So Laterally teaches you how to land jobs, and we practice what we preach. That's the reason for using React. So this is all built in React. Okay. Content generator, right? We want to do career journal tool. Let's search. No entries found. What do you mean no entries found? You stupid? No entries found. So this is under the content generator. Yeah. What happened there? That was weird. Should just be the story generator file. Did I use the hashtag literal? Is that the issue? No, I didn't. Does it want me to? let's just say change how we search for hashtags such that it matches our keyword filter logic. The user should even be able to use non-hashtag keywords and even a phrase with a space. It will be searched against the post content as an exact substring match. Canon Ogon, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. If you recently joined on TikTok, you might be able to go to the link in the bio, join the YouTube, and get a better view of the screen that way. Kovifi head, is this cursor? You guessed it. You guessed it. Okay, cool. So now it's just text entry. Okay, so we put the fries in the bag. And what else did we do? We put the cash in the bag. Let's say that this is not career related. And then we put the cries in the bag because I got dumped. And we'll say that this is a pain point. All right, so we put the cries in the bag and we put the fries in the bag. All right, and so now I want to see if in the bag correlates, right? So let's see. No entries found containing in the bag. So let's see what's going on over here. This is the update. Okay. This is just feet. Through Prisma's contains operator. Where are you doing it? I don't see it. Show me the code. Okay, so here's the text filter. This is get user entries. This is search entries. Do we want both? No, so this appears unused now, right? So if it's unused, let's just delete it. Cool. So this is what we're using now. It's literally using the same procedure, which is good news. All right, so let's come over here. Filter posts. In the bag, correlated there. Oh, is it presuming career related? That could be the pitfall. That could be the pitfall. I don't know. What is the pitfall here? No entries found containing bag. Let's check out our network tab. Oh, that time it worked? Bro, what? It worked on the second try. What is up with that? And it's something about this. It's got to be something about that. So we're asking it why it works on the second click. Okay, so we'll refresh the page. And it works right away. Awesome. So let's commit this. Fix. This is really a feature. I actually love this. Where's this output to, though? Okay. Where are we calling Gemini, bro? Where are we calling Gemini? Here's the API.chat. Cool. Here's the API.chat. We have the chat mutation. Mutate content prompt. Here we go. Star post poem. Star post poem. Oh no, it was already visible, hey? That's my mistake then. All right, let's try again. Here we go. Oh, we got a poem, baby. All right. Let's post it. We're going to post it live. Okay. All right, y'all. Looks like it works. So let's ship it. Let's ship it right now. Why are we waiting? I don't understand why it's doing that. Okay, it added this little thing down here. I really don't care. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Sure. Sure. Feature slightly different text. What would this be? Slightly more explanation for content gen. Okay, let's see if this thing builds. I can already see we're going to need to replace these. Okay, is that all of them? All right, what else do we got? Line 296. Excuse me. Okay, I think that was it actually. How many lines of code is all this? Oh, we got thousands. I wonder if we got 10,000 lines of code. That would be a fun task for you. You could go measure it. Somewhere in the thousands. Miso, thanks. Hey, I like coding, but I struggle with basic problem solving. That's okay. Got to start somewhere. If you like coding, that's a green flag. Join the Discord and we can talk more about it. I'll be wrapping up the stream here momentarily. So this is fix build. That's all we got going on now. Thanks so much. You got it. Okay, so this will be, let's finish with dark mode. We love to see it. Thanks for the follow. Okay, we got the build in progress here. Holy tabs. That's how you know I'm a real programmer. What programmer do you know that has less than like 20 tabs open? Be real. Be real. Cool. Build passed on the remote. Gotta love a 12-factor app. Gotta love a 12-factor app. If it works over here, it works over there. You dig? Okay. We're going to send it. Boom. Let's get a dub in the chat. Let's get a dub in the chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right. So this will take about another 60 seconds because it has to rebuild for production. Let's watch that too. Let's make sure this thing works in prod together. 30 seconds deep. Got another 30 seconds or so to go. We're not worried about warnings. Y'all can come fix these though. Feel free to contribute. Just join the Discord. Let's go. Okay, now we're out here refreshing. What AI are you using to vibe code? I'm using Claude Sonnet 3.7. I know it's hard to see. Hard to see on the phone, right? Appreciate you. And now we have the journal feature. It's in prod, y'all. Let me just make sure it still works. Got some sleep. JK. Got not enough sleep. And that's going to be a pain point. And that's not necessarily career related, right? Worth it though. Worth it though, because we're winning. All right, y'all. You can go sign up now and check out the journal tool. Talk to you later.